So there is some crazy news going around for Apple, and it's pretty crazy because this is going to directly affect a lot of different things going on for the Apple Watches. And it's actually a very sad thing because personally for me, I love the Apple Watches. I love the Apple Watch Series 9 and Ultra 2. I think these are very good Apple Watches for the most part. But it looks like these particular watches are no longer going to be available in the brand new market. Now, this is very bad news for Apple, but this is very, very bad news for people who are wanting to go ahead and buy these watches. So I'll talk about this in a second. So for one, this is very bad news for Apple. Basically what's going on is that apparently the Apple Watch Series 9 and the Ultra 2 essentially, I guess, had this type of feature inside of it that was patented, and it looks like they've been fighting with these people for a little bit of time, and it looks like for the most part that they're not really going to win this specific thing for the most part right now. So what they're going to do is basically just, instead of just waiting for a decision and then probably wasting time and money and all this other stuff, they figured they might as well just stop selling the Apple Watch Series 9 and the Apple Watch Ultra 2 with that specific blood oxygen monitoring capability. What they're going to do though is that they're still going to sell the Apple Watch SE, which is super important because that Apple Watch is still available. I think they're also going to bring back the Series 8 somehow too and basically try to resell that. I don't know how they're going to do that, but that's another option that they have. But that's bad news for Apple, right? And for people who want to buy a brand new Apple Watch. But it's really bad news for people who want to buy a brand new Apple Watch that now have to go through the certified refurbished or mostly used market. So if they have to go through the third party, used market, this is a pretty big deal because what's going to end up happening is that a lot of people are going to go through and buy a bunch of these Apple Watches. They're going to go ahead and basically make them sold out all over the place. I think December 21st or whenever is when Apple's going to discontinue these, Apple Watches for the most part. And then what's going to happen? Everyone who wants to go and buy an Apple Watch, they're going to go into the used market, and they are basically going to see that these particular Apple Watches are shooting through the roof because there's just no more quantity anymore. Apple's not selling any more Apple Watches. So because of that, they basically have to go through and essentially basically sell, these older Apple Watches, and nobody wants them. So the consumers want to buy the Series 9. If they want to buy a brand new one, they will have to go through and basically buy a brand new Apple Watch. And these resellers sometimes, like we've seen before, they're going to shoot the prices up. And that's going to be a very annoying thing because instead of buying an Apple Watch for $500, $600, they may go up to $700, $800 plus. And that is going to be a very concerning thing because the last thing you want to do is buy an Apple Watch, pay even more money for it, and basically have it in the used market rather than the brand new market. So that's another big thing that can happen. I guess we're going to have to wait and see what happens, but that pretty much covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.